Hey everyone, so I've actually been on vacation for the past couple of weeks and I just got home like yesterday. While I was gone though, I found some time to play some Pokemon Showdown and I was using this team right here and hit rank 5 on the ladder with it. It's a sample team, but I made one change. I changed the Golden Go to Scarf Power Gem. Originally it was Scarf with this moveset, but it had Recover instead of Power Gem, which I really don't see the use for. Like, I get the idea, you trick away the Scarf and then you click Recover and you can use it as a defensive role, but I really don't think that when it's the Scarfer on the team that you ever really want to trick away the Scarf anyway, unless you absolutely have to. One thing that I found though is that balance is a lot more reliable than bulky offense if you want to ladder up really high. You just have a reliable counter to like everything on their team. In this game, I think that they might lead off with the Diancie, so I'll lead Golden Go and try to threaten that. Ends up being Meowscarada, which Make It Rain might have a chance to kill, but I think I just go Skarmory, I'm gonna be honest. Goes right for a knockoff. That might mean their Choice Scarf, I don't know. They might have like Thunder Punch here. I'm fine just clicking Spikes though. I mean, worst case they U-turn out into Lando and get their rocks up. I think they're gonna go Lando. So this can't be Scarf probably. I think Meowscarada's Scarf. Otherwise they would have always U-turned. They disconnect for a second time. I hope this player comes back, but in the meantime, what I think I'll do is I'm pretty sure they're clicking rocks because this would be the rocker on this team, right? So let's go Lottie and try to get a big hit off with Ice Beam or Mystical Fire or something of the sort. We'll see. They do U-turn right away. I didn't think they would U-turn just because it feels so pointless, but now they can just U-turn again, unfortunately. Yeah, like why would you U-turn on a Skarmory with Lando? I don't get that, but like, who wants to come in now? Raging Bolt. I gotta go Tinglu. It sucks that Lottie took so much damage, but at least it's still alive. It just makes dealing with Ogerpon a bit scarier, but that's what Petulant is on the team for at the end of the day. Tries to Volt Switch. I guess this guy's just gonna be disconnecting like every other turn. I kind of want to make a double here into Clefable, predicting the Lando, so that's what I'm gonna do. As they click Bloom Doom, I don't even know what grass type move this gets. Probably Solar Beam. But let's go Tinglu now on the electric move. Tries to Volt Switch again, yeah. And I'll just click, I kind of want to go Clefable again. Yeah, as they go Lando. I believe I can live any hit from Lando at this range, so let's go for Soft Boiled. Heal it all off. Goes for Defog. I just got up my rocks now, though, and it's basically the same thing for me. Yeah, this is really tough for them, because my Tinglu is still healthy, so I can take on Iron Crown. Totally fine with it. It just sucks that Lottie had to get U-turned, but I don't think it'll end up mattering too much in the long run. We should still be able to win this, just using our defensive Pokemon. So what is it? It's getting Quark Speed. That tells me it's probably a setup set. But I just go Tinglu and I click Earthquake twice, and it's never going to beat me. I could pay back, but I think Earthquake is just better. Yeah, that literally did 0 damage, as you can see. Spit F Tinglu is broken, and nobody lands 2 Focus Blasts, so good night to that thing. It kind of is nice that we dodged because it makes the situation into Raging Bolt a bit easier. Out comes Ogerpon, which is why Petulant is on the team. So let's bring that in and just click Malignant Chain. No reason to predict here. I'm sure they go Lando, but we have a good poison chance. And even if we don't get it, the chip is just nice. So we're going to be able to... We actually do get the poison. Huge. I think they might U-turn again. I'm going to risk Lottie as they defog. Nice. So we get in for free. This is just a free Ice Beam for me. No reason to do anything else. We're going to knock out Lando here. Perfect. And it's looking really good, obviously, because I can also use Golden Go to check the other guy, the Raging Bolt. Let's go Skarm here. I guess I'm a bit worried about Mega Diancie, but I should never lose to that Mon outright, I don't think. Goes Diancie, probably clicking Mystical Fire here if I had to anticipate anything. I think at this point I can probably sack the Lottie off and be fine. Yeah, I'll just click, I would love to win a speed tie here as we do. Get some nice damage off. Lets me go out into this guy and just click Shadow Ball, I believe. Maybe they go Heart Meowscarada, but then they're just taking Chip for later, so it's really not the end of the world in my eyes. And then they just sack it off. Okay, this should be over. Yeah, they go ahead and disconnect. We'll see if they want to come back this time, but I really don't think they have any way to win against what I have left. Looks like they're going to try. Like, I have the Skarmory Petulant defensive core with Tinglu, and they would have to get, like, every play right with a Raging Bolt, which I guess they can try to do. But then I still have the option to Moonblast with Clef. I think at this point I don't want to sack this off just because it's a nice speed control for Ogre Pond. So let's just bring this out and get up a spike here. Maybe I Roost. Yeah, I'll Roost. I would rather not let Scarf Neoscarada try to, like, Flower Trick endgame if they want to try to go for that. That would be, like, the dumbest way to lose ever. Something is happening with this man's internet. I don't know what it is, but my guess is they can't be on mobile and calcing. They're not disconnecting for long enough to do a damage calc and come back. So it's just internet, I guess. Clicks knockoff. Okay, now I spike on the Raging Bolt. I think I'll go Tinglu. There's no reason to do anything other than Tinglu. Even if they Draco Meteor, it shouldn't do, like, any damage. So let's see. Goes for Volt Switch. I just Earthquake, and they end up forfeiting the game right there after charging a Solar Beam. I think we're still pretty high up on ladder. Let's see. We got back up to 1829. Nice. Apparently, my internet's the one glitching out now because I literally did not see any of this while loading the game, but we made it in with 10 seconds left and we'll try to win. I hope that game showed a good example of how strong balance is, though, because I let my biggest threat take 70% from U-turn and they still couldn't do anything. So, yeah, you kind of get the idea. I'm going to lead you because they always lead off with Medicham here. I kind of want to see whether Make It Rain can OHKO this. Let's just find that out real quick. Medicham Mega. I just don't want to let Terapagos in for free, but honestly, I'm just going to Shadow Ball, I think. I could click a double here. Like, I could go Skarmory and potentially try to beat Terapagos that way. I think Skarmory is probably the correct play. It doesn't really solve my Terapagos problem, though. I'm still going to switch out against that. So what do I think they're going to do here? They would never click a fighting move. I know that. They would, if they're staying in, they're clicking Fire Punch. So let's go Tinglu and scout the play out. Let's see what they want to opt to do. They stay in. Goes for Fire Punch. Like, I could have Shadow Balled it, which is crazy to me, but let's just go. I mean, obviously they have to make a play here because they don't want to high jump. Well, it's close combat, right? Which is a bit tricky. Do I go Petulant on potentially Psycho Cut? Yeah, probably. They go for Axe Kick. I don't even know what that is, I'm going to be honest. But what I do know is that I'm going to go for a nice Malignant Chain now. And they're going for a Freeze, really? That's the plan? Yeah, okay. Thankfully, that didn't work out for them. Let's see what comes in now. Like, we got all those plays right. I think the Tinglu play was a bit aggro, but also, like, they would never fighting move turn 1 when I have 2 ghost types. What happens now, though? Like, do I click Tinglu and let it take more damage? I'm not really scared of Zapdos, and I guess I'm a bit scared of Terapagos, I'm gonna be honest. Do I need Petch? It would be nice to have for, like, Dragonite Zamazenta, but I don't think I need it, so I'm just gonna go for Shadow Ball here and see what they want to do about me. Goes for Hex, doesn't even knock me out. So this turn, I could see Terapagos coming in. I think I'll go Tinglu here as a mid-ground. Because it doesn't really matter if they stay in, and if they go Terapagos, then they just stay into Hex when I could have knocked them out. Okay, I'll click Earthquake. Goes hard, Dragonite. Wow, didn't even hesitate. But I don't think Dragonite can win, can it? It can't, right? Because okay, I don't like that development. Chill out a bit, maybe. I should always beat this, no matter what. Because I think they're going to DD again, I'm going to be honest. And then I just Rock Slide here. Wait, is that your best attack to hit me with? There's no way. Oh, you have Roost though. Okay, so that changes a bit. Goes for DD again. Now they're going to Roost, right? Like, we've seen that. What other moves do you have? Dragon Dance, Extreme Speed, Roost, EQ? Like, do you have dual Wing Beat or not? Because I'll live EQ from +4. I know that. I think so. I would like to think I do. Now, I don't know if I knock them out is one issue. But they Roost again. I think that's a mistake because now Moonblast is going to... maybe it doesn't kill based on the damage. Goes for E-Speed, which does not a lot. We don't pick up the KO. I would love to try to go Skarmory, but yeah, like I'm not trying to lose the game for no reason on them roosting, so thankfully I didn't. Okay, so out comes Terapagos. This thing's just going to try to sweep me too, isn't it? They're going to go for Calm Mind Rapid Spin nonsense. Honestly, I don't want any part of that. Like, I'm just going to come in here and trick you. Oh, is that smart, or should I just attack with Make It Rain? I think Make It Rain is an okay play. Just because, like... Okay, they stay into Flamethrower. The trick would have probably been better, but... Like, now what I can do is just go Pecharunt and prevent the Rapid Spin with that. Keep my speed control. And go Lottie, and that should be completely fine. Hit them up with a Luster Purge. I'm sure they try to spin, but they don't knock me out with anything after. Breakneck Blitz. Okay, sure, man. It's Mystical Fire here in case they go Gold. It doesn't matter. Gold still dies to Luster Purge plus Mystical Fire. So let's just knock them out. I'll keep this around just because it might be useful into the last two. And... I guess I go Skarmory or Clef. Kind of like Clef. Goes for Crunch. Okay, good for me. Let's see if you have Heavy Slam. That's the first step here. Because if you don't, then I'm just going to get up my rocks and threaten these last two more. If they start Iron Defensing though, maybe I just attack it. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I don't want to lose for no reason. So we get to heal. I can get up rocks now, it's fine. They're going for Stone Edge crits, interestingly, and they don't even land the next one. So let's Moonblast this. Yeah, they can't do anything, dude. Balance teams are so strong in this metagame. Like, it also deals with hyper offense. I think the only thing that really deals with balance are bulky offense teams that get every single play right, or, like, opposing balance teams. Those are really the two options. Let's get rid of the leftovers. I don't really appreciate you having those. And then just go Tinglu here, honestly. Zaw's on 38, which is in range of Shadow Ball, so Goldengo can win coming up too. There really isn't anything for them to do here, unfortunately. They do pivot into their Boots Zapdos to get rid of the rocks. Okay. And yeah, I think I'll just click Rock Slide again. I thought about Earthquaking, but it didn't feel worth it. Goes Zaw and dodges, but we already know this deals with them just fine. So I think now I'll just Moonblast again and knock them out. Force their hand. They go out into Golden Go. Because now Lottie just wins, right? It doesn't even matter. Yeah. They were like not very high on the ladder, so we got a whole 8 points, but I guess a win's a win. I'm glad I got back into the game before disconnecting though, because I would have lost a clean 30 points for that. But, you know, thankfully it didn't happen. We have another game. I've actually never played against Trick Room with this team, so this is going to be kind of interesting. Looks a bit tricky because I don't have any Protect Mons or Mons with Taunt, however. If we can make some aggro plays, then maybe we won't just get completely destroyed by Ursaluna. Have to see how that'll turn out. I think I want to lead off with... Mega Mawile is a problem too. This is honestly just an issue. Pecharunt can maybe take on Mega Mawile if it's not a knockoff variant, but it probably is. Let's just lead off with Clef as they lead Mawile. Wow, this is actually horrible. I'll just go Pecharunt now. I mean, they might double out, but honestly, no matter what they do, I'm kind of fine. Like here, I just click... I guess I'll Shadow Ball. Okay, they go hard Mawile, interestingly. I don't know why. Yeah, this is totally cool with me. I'm just going to Shadow Ball again. Are you not Mega Evolving for fun? What is happening? I mean, I kind of want a Malignant Chain predicting Porygon too. We don't get the poison. That's the whole reason I did that, unfortunately. But it's okay. We'll just go for the Malignant Chain again on the Trick Room. I don't know why they didn't Mega Evolve their Mawile. I guess they misclicked and just didn't hit the button. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of, because it's the only Mega on their team. They wouldn't Mega Evolve anybody else. Could you imagine if Ursaluna could Mega Evolve? That would be so dumb. Any confusions? There we go. But they're still going to get the Trick Room off, right? Oh, they don't. Dang. I guess this is how you beat Trick Room using this team. You hacks it. Clicks Teleport. So that thing's at 45 now and no Trick Room is up. You love to see it. Honestly, could not have asked for a better situation. I'll Malignant Chain the Hatterene too if they want to try that. And then, I don't know about Cresselia. It generally doesn't run a Psychic type move, so that should be fine, but... Like, this has been a weird game so far, and they just forfeit right there without even trying anymore, which I don't blame them for, but, like, they made so many weird plays earlier on. It would have just come down to whether Ursaluna or Marowak Alola wanted to sweep me up later. But Marowak is the real scary mon. We have Ursaluna, Counter, and Skarmory, so that would be fine. We have another game. I think my game plan into the Alolan Marowak would have just been hope Tinglu takes the +2 Flare Blitz. Maybe I should go ahead and calc that for the future. I kind of have no idea. Tinglu against Marowak, Alola. Like, if I ever use this team again, or just use a Tinglu in general, I would love to have the knowledge there. It looks like it probably dies. So yeah, Alolan Marowak under Trick Room is a problem against my team. I'm kind of glad I didn't have to play that one out, because it would have been scary. However, in this one, I think I've played this guy's team before. It's like Custap and Durlando or something like that. That's what I remember, at least. I don't want them to lead Diancie, but I think they're leading Lando. So let's just Ice Beam here, and if they explode, I honestly don't mind. I'll just take the trade. Okay, we'll go Golden Go on the Moonblast. I think I just make it rain here, and if they switch out, then I think I'm chill with it. Well, I don't care. I don't want them to switch out into Pursuit King Gambit. That would be annoying. But they just stay in nice, so out comes Lando again, which wants to click rocks, right? And then it's going to Custap Endure into Explosion or whatever. I think I for sure keep Golden Go. Let's go Lottie here on the rocks. Goes hard to Ceruledge, interestingly. I mean, Luster Purge might pick up the KO on this. How much does Ceruledge take? It doesn't die. I keep on forgetting this thing has decent SPDF. That's a bit tricky. Should I go hard Tinglu or just hit this? What are my real options? If I go Tinglu... No, I think I have to hit it. And then what after? I mean, they Polter. I think they're going to SD. Oh, they try to double into this guy. Okay, that's fine. It's on a balloon. I just go Skarm. Not a big fan of this development, however. Okay, let's go U here. They end up getting back up to full health, unfortunately. I think they might go out into Landorus this turn, so let's go Lottie. There we go. So we get that play right. Potentially a King Gambit pivot coming through, but I'll just Ice Beam. And we'll go Skarmory as they don't double. Okay, huge. Because now I can spike up if I want. I'm a bit worried about this mon if I lose Skarm though, so maybe Roost is the correct play. Yeah, I don't think I ever sack that off. Goes for Bitter Blade again. Yeah, I need Skarmory for King Gambit later, so let's not throw the game away for no reason. This guy never predicts. Come on. Do something else. Doubles in King Gambit again, but we have Skarmory. Like, I'm not scared. Goes ahead and SDs up. I feel like they might go Ceruledge this turn. Yeah, they do. I should have just spiked, predicting that, honestly. Goes for Bitter Blade again. I'm not going to predict. Yeah, as they try to SD on the turn, I go Lottie. Not happening, dude. So out comes this. Do I need this mon anymore? Yes, but also... Actually, I don't think I do. It doesn't stop anybody. Just payback. Put it in range of Golden Go. They might have Horn Leech, I guess. What are they doing? Why are they just setting up twice? I mean, I guess I got a good roll there, so I kind of don't blame them. But at that point, they were in range of Shadow Ball from Golden Go even after the Horn Leech recovery. So pretty free win. I mean, I kind of had to make an aggressive play eventually, but they never really played it to where I had to, right? Because I just attacked what was in front of me, and the Ceruledge turn worked out, so I'll take it. We have another one. I went ahead and restarted my PC because I ended up losing a game to just getting disconnected on preview again. It looks like after the restart, my internet's doing fine, so hopefully won't have that issue anymore. This is just cheese.team with Screen Zamazenta. That's what I'm playing against, right? That has to be what this is, so how do I immediately lead against that? Lottie? I mean, that's what this is, right? It's lead Zamazenta with Light Screen Reflect and 5 setup mons. So let's anticipate that right here. Yeah, there it is. Honestly, like, I'm totally down for you to just try a setup with 2 screens up, because I would rather get rid of the screen setter. Moringa Berry, what? Oh, but I got the SPDF drop after. Okay, nice. How do I not lose to this? I mean, it's going to be that power trip nonsense, right? Should I just forego my scarf and trick it? Doubles in Cloister. Can Cloister live a Make It Rain behind the light screen? I really don't know. Golden Go against Cloister. I feel like it can. But it also like takes so much damage. Okay, it can. So what do I want to do about that? I mean, I know they're going to Shell Smash. Do I trick this? I think I'll just Make It Rain. Like, can they even knock me out at +2? That's the other thing. Like, if they're Icicle Spear or Rock Blast, sometimes they're Drill Run. So there's that. So obnoxious, dude. Because I have to sack a Mon unless I want to stay in. But staying in, I think, loses me the game to Corviknight. In terms of Mons that aren't useful, like Clefable isn't that good, I guess. Should I sack off my Clef? I mean, it would make it harder against Altaria, but it's probably like an Altaria that loses to Pecharunt anyway, so... It was Tectonic Rage. Yeah, I'm glad I switched out. Now they're gonna go for Icicle Spear. I'll just Rocks up in case they don't want to, and then go Skarmory and knock this out. Is this gonna be my first actual loss? We knock that out. Are they gonna go with Zamazenta and try to get up Reflect? I really don't know what's going on here. No, they go this, which wants to click Shell Smash too. I think I Brave Bird it once, and then... Like, they're gonna get Weak Armor, but Tinglu will beat it after, I think. Or do I just get up Spike? Is that better? I just don't want to, like, get 2-hit KO'd by Giga Drain on Tinglu and lose, so I think I have to Brave Bird. Because if Tinglu doesn't 1v1 this, I will lose the game. Oh, they just take the KO. Okay, that's fine. Now I want to check whether Golden Go Okos, but I don't think it does, because this thing has a good Spit F. Dang, I should have gone hard Tinglu. So Golden Go has a chance to kill, but it's very unlikely, and they could be Sash, so I think this is just better. I'll just go right for Payback, yeah. Payback's okay. Or maybe Earthquake, because if they switch, I would imagine it's Zamazenta here to get up the screens again. So I want to make sure I'm doing enough damage to that thing to where it's not going to be an issue. I think I will end up losing this, though. We still have Trick Golden Go to maybe save us. Oh. Did they finally realize? I don't want to get cheesed. Please don't cheese me. They're gonna go Za, right? I guess they could Shell Smash here, but it feels like such a bad idea for them. If they Shell Smash here and it's a White Herb, I proc Weak Armor, and then it just comes down to how much a Giga Drain is healing them, but... I don't know whether... I mean, I can pay back after, and that'll do enough, so I don't think that's gonna matter. Goes hard Altaria. I've been under the assumption that this is a Dragon Dance set this entire time. So do I go Pecharunt and Malignant Chain? Or do I just assume it's Dragon Dancing and go Golden Go and try to Make It Rain? Okay, they just attack immediately, which is okay. I'm sure they go out into Corviknight here, but I'll just Make It Rain anyway. Oh, wait, I don't have to play with screens anymore? Bet. I'm so happy with that. Okay, that helps out quite a lot, but I'm still scared of Altaria, I'm going to be honest. I think my trick is going to be for Tapu Fini. And then what's the Corviknight? Is it like Iron Defense and Roost, Power Trip, something like that? Goes Tapu Fini now, which is a tricky spot to be in because... I think I'm just going to go Golden Go and Trick here. I'm going to be real. Yeah, you're getting tricked and you will like it. Goes for Draining Kiss. Okay, perfect. So now I can just sit in front of this forever. This is where the recover would be nice, huh? Yeah, totally. Didn't think about that much very much. Okay, I think I just recovered that much very much. Yeah, I'm just going to recover here. We still have counters to everybody. I want to make sure I don't get swept by this in the end, but out comes Corviknight. This is the issue. This mon right here. Nothing beats this. Yeah, it is the agility power trip stuff. Okay, let's Mystical Fire it. That is 44, but like... You don't have enough roost to where you can actually do this, can you? Do you even have roost? Does power trip just knock me out right now? I mean, if it does, it does. There's nothing I can do about that. They're trying to roost. I got a crit there. How does power trip work? Like, is my stat drop from special attack lowering the power? For each of the user's stat boosts, I don't think stat drops actually matter. They have a lot of those. I could go for the Spdef drop, and then I would definitely beat this. I think I just lost because I did that. Yeah, I definitely just lost. If I got the Spdef drop, I won, though. Like, it was a 50-50. Oh, I crit them again. I'm so lucky. I mean, I didn't get the Spdef drop, but, like, the double crit is crazy. I'll say sorry about that. Because that's really lame. I think I would have gotten swept there. So this is clearly physical, as we've seen. So let's just go Petulant. Or I attack it. I mean, do I really need Lottie at this point? I think I would rather just attack it. Goes for DD. Now they have Frustration. But I think we're good. I'll just Luster Purge again. Go U. It's like a no-brainer sequence at this point. Malignant Chain. Maybe it's not. I don't know, because I tricked away my Scarf, right? So if they keep this for later, that could be a bit dicey. But I'll never let this... okay, they just sack it off. Now you go Poltegeist, right? Which I go hard Tinglu on and beat it with, hopefully. Are you going for Surf? I don't know if Surf KOs me. It's going for Scarf Taunt, but now you're Scarfed into Taunt, and I just get to Shadow Ball your other guy, so... Thank you? Yeah, it does that. I don't want to like get Shadow Balled here because then I think I lose to that thing clicking a water move, so I just go Tinglu every time here. Goes for Strength Sap. Alright, I'll double once predicting the Feeny. They Shadow Balled! No! I lost. I think I lost at least. Because even if I beat this now, I think I lose to Feeny in the end. Maybe that's not true, but... Okay, we get the roll there, or crit. I don't know whether that killed or not. The calc said it did 90 to 107 earlier. So that crit probably did matter. Yeah, I know. I got really lucky this game, but also, like, dude, your team is literally 6 setup mons. Like, I don't feel too bad hacking this strategy. It's so cheesy. I've already said sorry. Like, I don't see the point in saying it again. They know. But, yeah, I think I definitely win now. I'll say GG's and sorry again, I guess. But, like, dude, look at this team. What else was I supposed to do other than get lucky at certain points to not get 6-0'd? I mean, I still don't know whether Feeny clicking a water move wins. Maybe they don't have a water move. But, like, Tinglu probably just sits in front of it forever and Earthquakes it 3 times and that'll be enough. Yeah, okay, so we end up picking up the win. We'll go ahead and wrap it up with this game right here. Hopefully this one goes a lot cleaner because it's not a team that's trying to cheese me 5 times in a row, but we'll see. They do have a King Gambit. We do have good King Gambit counters though, like Skarm is really good. We can trick it with Golden Go. I just don't want to get Pursuit trapped on my Pokemon right here. That's the one thing. But I'll just lead Lottie. Anyway. I was really predicting Lando, I'm going to be honest. I'll have Mystical Fire. Actually... if you want to pursue me, you can pursue me. This is probably clicking rocks. Goes for Sucker Punch. It seems I switched up moves at the perfect time because that could have gone really bad. Goes Lando. I'll predict rocks here and go Lottie. It didn't go well game 1 when I did that, but I think it'll be fine now. Just click Ice Beam into... is that Assault Vest? Did it take rocks? I mean, okay, no, it didn't take spikes, so it's boots. Okay, so it could be going for Toxic. Yes, it does. So now I just get up my rocks here. And I don't know if they have removal. It would have to be like Defog Coco. Can you let me knock off your boots? Okay, thank you. I want you to take hazards from all the work I did to put them up. And by work, I mean click 2 buttons. What are you, like Banded Heavy Slam? Why are you here? I mean, I have a lot of potential switch-ins. Let's just figure out which ones are the least important. So Petulant, I can guaranteed beat Val with. Skarmory, I need for King Gambit. Whereas Golden Go, I don't think has too much use. So It is banded heavy slam, yeah. I had a hunch it might be when they made that play. So now that I know they're banded into heavy slam, I just double into Skarmory. Yeah, like it doesn't really matter. They would never go Coco that turn. You have Taunt? You have Defog? What is happening here? I don't think they have any removal because this is the Rock Setter, and normally Rock's Lando doesn't have Defog. Maybe this does? Oh, they do have Defog. Okay. They realized it was getting out of hand eventually. Fair play. Hard Val. Okay, well, that's Life Orb Moonblast, so Life Orb Shadow Ball is coming out this turn, right? Surely. I think I'm fine with this. Am I? I think double into Skarm is just an all-around safe play, right? Because I don't care about what this thing wants to do. Unless it wants to knock again. I don't want to get knocked off here, so let's just go Clef. The scary thing is if they flip turn, then I have to predict against the Zamazenta again. As they end up bringing out Life Orb Val. Clef, do you live Life Orb Moonblast from 62? I don't think so. There's a reason Val is so good. Wait, what? Why is that doing so little? Something seems wrong in this calc right now. I don't know why. Life Orb Moonblast does 43 to 51. Okay. Then just goes for Iron Head. Gives you another free spike. I'll take it. I don't know why they doubled back. Why did you go Val in the first place? You should have just gone Za. But anyway, I'm not complaining about free progress. Do you have Thunderbolt too? I mean, at this point, Kingambit's at 37, which is still a problem. Like, Kingambit at 47 is not going to be easy to beat by any means. I'll keep Golden Go because it spams attacks after this thing is dead, or I guess Kingambit's dead more so. Go you on the Thunderbolt. Okay, so they do have Thunderbolt. This turn, I would assume Shadow Ball comes out, right? But I think what I'm going to do here... They have to Shadow Ball, surely. Nah, it's not worth risking anything. I just click Malignant Chain and let them knock me out. And then go you. Shadow Ball should pick up the kill on this. Goes hard all Mamola. Knock off Toxic flip turn. Ah, this is so annoying. I can't really reliably beat everybody on this team. Throws up a Wish. Okay, we're going Clef, question mark. You have to protect here. They actually, I guess that was a safe play. Yeah, there was no reason they would ever not do that. Alright. It's looking bad now. Can you just throw for no reason? Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know why they did that, but Val is still a threat, especially under terrain. But that's why we have Clefable healthy, right? Should I risk... I mean, I would never risk Golden Go now. Shadow Ball is so free into this team. But, like, who do I not need? This? I would like this for Za. Goes for Thunderbolt. Perfect. I'll just Earthquake. I mean, they can go Lando. I don't particularly care. Because if they go Lando, then I get to go Lottie on the... I mean, Toxic is fine. Goes hard Coco. I got a crit, so it's a lot lower than it would have been. This is also Boots, as we see there. And then we double down. That's a fine double down. I mean, I don't mind the progress. I guess it makes Lando a bit scarier, but Skarmory will always 1v1 that, I think. So right here, they would have to go Val, right? Like, surely. So I just go Clef. Heal it up. And then just win with them on, basically, is the plan. Stealth Rocks, U-turn, Toxic, Earthquake, right? But Earthquake doesn't do anything, so it's fine. U-turns out, so now Alo has to get 2-hit KO'd by Moonblast. And then E-Terrain will be gone because it was Boots Coco. Yeah, I think we're good. Always Skarm here. On the Heavy Slam, roost it up so we can come in later. And yeah, we should be good to go. Goes Lando. I'll just go Tinglu as the pivot. I don't need Tinglu for anything. And somehow this one worked out because they decided to throw away the Kingambit completely by trying to SD in front of a Skarmory that would obviously have speed investment for it. So, thank you, I guess. Make it rain here because it 2-hit KOs Landorus. I think it does more than Shadow Ball collectively, right? So they are so Spadef. What? Why are you so Spadef invested, dude? Huh? Go you. Wait, this is actually kind of scary. Did I win? I want to say I won. Goes Val. Okay, how do I win? How do I not lose? I think I just sack this off and then go Clef and Moonblast, right? Maybe that's not a win. Okay, well, it depends on one thing. Actually, it depends on a few things. Make It Rain did, what, 44 to Lando? That's nothing. Okay, we lived. Now I think we're good unless they have Shadow Sneak on the set for no reason. Because I Make It Rain here, and we still have Skarmory for these guys in the back, so it should be okay now. If they knocked me out there, though, then that could have been scary, but we get the kill. Now it's gotta be this. I go for Make It Rain. Get them down to 13. Outcome is this guy, which I just go Skarmory on and Brave Bird with. And then, yeah, they do not win the game ever because Clef will beat this guy, so they end up just U-turning and taking Rocky Helmet Chip. Let's see where we ended off for the day. GG's. We're ending off at 1860. Not bad at all. Unfortunately, I lost a game to getting DC'd on preview, like I said, so we don't get to get back to top 10. However, we're still number 17. Okay, I'll take it. And yeah, I did hope you all enjoyed this. Use balance. Balance is broken. I'll see you next time. Later.